Hey guys, I'm Callie Lewis. I've got a new look for you at a new device. I'm gonna hop over here into bed with Phil Dickinson.
Hi.
Hey, how you doing?
All right, how are
You are from
You're a lucky man. Not
Central.
many. There's a lot of guys who want to be in your position.
you? I've
right
heard
now.
many guys have died in this position. Just what I heard.
All right, he's from AndroidCentral.com. He is a very funny guy. If you're not following him on Twitter and Google+, definitely do that. I don't know about Facebook because I don't read you on Facebook. I don't read anything on Facebook. You have a special device for me. The embargo just lifted.
We can now officially kind of talk about the Galaxy S4 a little more. I was here, a month ago or so for the launch event at Radio City Music Hall. We've been using this phone for a few weeks now, and it's really nice. It's good.
So what, in a summary, is special about it versus the 3?
Updated hardware. It's almost the exact same footprint as the Galaxy S3, so it's really no bigger. It's, where phones have a habit of getting larger and larger to the point where you're pointing at them from 6 feet away.
Like my Note 2?
Yeah, exactly. So you've got a 5-inch display instead of up from a 4.7, I think the Galaxy S3 was. It's in the same footprint, basically, as the Galaxy S3. It's changed a little bit. You lose some of the curves in the back, so it's a little more squarish, but I wouldn't call it blocky at all. Really nice display. It's Super AMOLED, so it's not quite as good, I think, as Super LCD 2 and 3, especially when you get to outdoors, but inside looks great. Really iterative as far as hardware goes. So Snapdragon 600 processor, 2 gigabytes of RAM, all that good stuff. But really, it's the software is the big thing for Samsung, and that's really what they're pushing. The big, cool features, and they're a little gimmicky, but they're cool, is the ability to hover your finger over certain applications.
Like you used to be able to do with the S Pen?
Right, exactly. Now you can do it with your finger. So let's see, hopefully we don't have anything too
mail?
horrible. Oh yeah, no, it's good. So you see, I'm hovering my finger over it, and it's previewing the email. It only works in specific applications. It doesn't work in the Gmail app, for instance.
Right, it has to be their native apps.
Exactly. It works in the Samsung browser that's on here, so you can preview tabs. So that's cool. Another thing is to be able to swipe. Let's see if we can find the gallery. You can wave your way through things. So instead of touching the screen and moving through photos, because that's so 2012,
right.
You can just wave your hand over it.
Nice.
It's very Jedi Knight.
Okay, well, here's the question.
Yes,
with stuff like that,
Mhm.
with gesture control, do you actually use it?
The idea is...
Or are you just going to go straight to what you've always done?
Right. I mean, the idea is you're not going to use it all the time, because for me, using my thumb to swipe through a picture is so much easier than saying, you will go to the next photo. You will go to the next photo. And it's that easy, and it actually works that well.
Yeah.
No, the idea is...
It's kind of a change of habits almost.
If your hands are wet or dirty or something, I'm not sure why you'd be picking up your phone in the first place. But
actually, if you're cooking, like recipes,
Right.
that kind of thing. That
so
would be...
then you would just turn the page.
But is it only in Gallery? Can you get
No. It works also in the
in all the other apps.
in the stock
as well?
browser.
Okay.
You can scroll up and down. What do they call it? They call it Internet. There it is.
That's pretty self-explanatory.
Right.
There.
So, oh, look at that! Conveniently, it's open to Android Central.
Look at that! I wonder how that happened.
And you see, you can scroll through pages.
Nice.
Just like that.
That is pretty
Left
cool.
or right do anything, I don't remember. But it does, and you have the hover over the tabs, which it won't work so we only have one tab open. But that's where you can preview.
Oh, so if you have multiple tabs, you can preview all the tabs that are open by hovering. Okay.
Same Samsung user interface that we've come to know and love over the past couple versions. It's called TouchWiz. A whole bunch of other, I don't want to call them little features because they're very important. Probably my favorite is S Health. So they have borrowed so they borrowed some apps and technology from people, so it can track your walking, it can track your food intake. You'll have to obviously put that in yourself. There are some optional...
I want an app that just knows what I'm intaking and
here's what I'm eating, and it just knows it, and it's a little scary. There are some optional accessories. There's a heart rate monitor, there's a scale, a wireless scale, so it can monitor all that. So really cool and important stuff, I think. It's neat to see them adding it in there.
So if you don't get the accessories, you can use this for like walking, because of the GPS, it'll track all that.
And again, it's all optional. It's not going to do it without you knowing it. So that's very important stuff. Otherwise, I mean, all the usual bells and whistles are here. Getting to Google+, if you use Google+, is an extra step. You have to hold down the home button like so, and then you hit the Google+ button.
You mean Google Now?
Or Google Now, excuse me, yes.
I just want to make sure. Okay.
So it's an extra step, but it's there. Again, that's Google apps kind of conflicting a little bit with Samsung apps, but it all works and it's all there, and it's really good. Oh, Flipboard. That was another one that uses the cool hover feature.
Oh, really?
So
do they have a partnership with Flipboard?
Yeah, actually, that goes back to the Galaxy S3.
Does it? Okay.
So you can hover over
nice
things to preview them within that section. So that's cool.
Very cool.
And that is the Galaxy S4 in a nutshell. 13 megapixel camera, by the way.
Oh.
Samsung's always had good cameras.
Yeah, they have fantastic cameras.
Yeah.
We're actually using a Samsung Galaxy camera at the moment to film this.
That's right.
So. Alrighty. Well, thank you so much for the overview. I'm going to get my hands on this, like this one. I'm just going to take it. And bye. Thank you. AndroidCentral.com, Phil Nickinson.
See ya.